Have you ever left the salon, glanced in the mirror, and wondered why you suddenly look older instead of refreshed? The truth is, the wrong haircut can quietly add years, while the right one can take a decade off your appearance almost instantly. And after 50 or 60, that shift isn't about vanity. It's about confidence, energy, and how you present yourself to the world. Hair is more than strands of protein. It frames your face, defines your style, and sends powerful signals about who you are. As we age, texture and thickness change, and styles that once worked may no longer flatter us. But here's the good news: you don't need costly treatments or drastic changes. With the right cut, you can highlight your best features, soften what you want, and project vitality at any age. In this video, we'll uncover 3 haircuts that make women look and feel younger, plus 3 to avoid if you want to sidestep an aging effect. I'll also share practical tips for matching your haircut to your face shape, lifestyle, and personality. So settle in, let's discover the power of a haircut done right. Why haircuts matter so much after 60. Hair is not static, it evolves with us. After 60, many women notice changes in texture, shine, and thickness as collagen and keratin naturally decline. Strands may feel finer, drier, or simply less manageable than they once were. And while that's completely normal, it often comes with a hidden frustration. The style you adored in your 40s may suddenly feel heavy, flat, or even outdated. But here's what most people don't realize: your haircut is one of the most powerful style tools you have. It's the very first thing people see, the frame that shapes how your face, your smile, and even your personality are perceived. A cut that lifts around the cheekbones signals vitality and warmth. One that moves softly with you communicates openness and confidence. But a stiff, overly rigid style can unintentionally make you appear closed off or older than you feel inside. The empowering truth is this: a great haircut is not about hiding age. It's about amplifying your natural beauty, celebrating who you are right now, and giving you that spark of joy every time you catch your reflection. Just like a new frame can transform a painting, the right haircut can refresh your entire presence, helping you show up in the world with elegance, energy, and undeniable confidence. 3 haircuts that instantly make you look younger. Number 1. The soft layered bob. If there's one haircut I recommend time and time again for women over 60, it's the soft layered bob. It's timeless, versatile, and instantly refreshing, like a gentle lift for your whole face without any needles or surgery. What makes this cut so powerful is its ability to combine elegance with ease. Layers add softness and movement, preventing your hair from sitting flat or dragging your features down. They guide the eye upward, subtly lifting the jawline and minimizing fine lines. The length is another secret. Keeping it between chin and shoulder is perfect, long enough to feel feminine, short enough to avoid heaviness. Add in a soft, side-swept bang, and suddenly forehead lines seem to fade while your eyes take center stage. The beauty of this bob is its adaptability. Fine hair looks fuller, thick hair feels lighter, and wavy or curly textures spring to life. With subtle highlights woven through, every layer catches the light, creating natural dimension and vitality. But beyond the technical details, this haircut carries a message. It says, "I'm engaged with life. I'm confident. I'm still modern," and it delivers all of that without high maintenance. Whether you blow dry it sleek, curl it for softness, or simply let it air dry, it looks polished, yet effortless. For many women, the soft layered bob becomes more than a haircut. It becomes a signature look, one that makes you feel vibrant, approachable, and beautifully in step with who you are today. Number 2. The pixie with volume. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A pixie? Isn't that too short for me? But let me assure you, when cut the right way, a pixie with volume can be one of the most liberating and youthful hairstyles you'll ever try. The secret lies in softness, layering, and lift, not a severe crop, but a crown with gentle fullness and feathered edges that frame the face beautifully. Why does this cut work so well after 60? First, it creates instant fullness, which is a gift if your hair has become finer or thinner with age. Second, it naturally draws attention to your best features: your sparkling eyes, your radiant smile, and your graceful cheekbones. And third, it's incredibly versatile. Sleek it back for a polished evening look, tousle it with your fingers for effortless charm, or add a little texture for a playful edge. Think of women like Jamie Lee Curtis or Judi Dench. Their pixies don't hide their age, they highlight their confidence and vitality. This style sends a bold message. I'm not shrinking into the background. I'm embracing this stage of life with style. Best of all, it's low maintenance. A bit of mousse or shine serum is often all you need to look put together in minutes. For many women, choosing the pixie isn't just about a haircut. It's about claiming freedom, confidence, and the joy of expressing exactly who you are today. Number 3. The long layered shag. For those of you who love keeping some length, the long layered shag may feel like a breath of fresh air. Unlike heavy, one-length hair that tends to pull the face downward, the shag brings movement, lightness, and bounce that instantly reawakens your whole look. It's playful, yet still polished, a style that feels alive rather than weighed down. Here's why it works so well. Feathered layers build body where hair often looks thin, creating the illusion of fullness and vitality. Soft bangs, especially curtain or wispy bangs, frame the eyes beautifully and blend seamlessly into the layers, softening forehead lines and balancing facial proportions. And one of the best parts? The upkeep is forgiving. This style actually grows out gracefully, meaning fewer salon visits without losing its charm. Whether your hair is wavy, curly, or straight, the shag adapts. It celebrates natural texture instead of fighting against it. Add in a few highlights or lowlights, and every strand catches the light, making even silver hair glow with dimension. But beyond technique, the shag carries a message. It says, I'm approachable, vibrant, and still full of energy. Hair that sways and moves as you walk communicates vitality in a way rigid styles never can. For women over 60, it's not just a hairstyle, it's a joyful declaration that you're still embracing life with spirit and style. 3 haircuts to avoid after 60. Now that we've explored the cuts that refresh and uplift, let's talk honestly about the styles that may be working against you without you even realizing it. Number 1. The harsh, ultra-short crop. There's no denying that short hair can be striking and beautiful, but when it's cut too blunt, too close, or too severe, it leaves no room for softness. Instead of lifting the face, this style can unintentionally magnify fine lines, wrinkles, froth, or sagging around the jawline. I understand why many women choose it. It feels practical, quick to wash, and requires very little styling. But here's the important truth. Practicality doesn't have to mean unflattering. You can absolutely enjoy the convenience of short hair while still looking youthful and vibrant. The secret is choosing softness and texture. That's why a layered pixie with volume is a far better alternative. Those feathered edges and added lift at the crown create movement that balances your features instead of hardening them. Even a wispy fringe can make all the difference, giving the face a touch of warmth and approachability. So before you ask your stylist to take the clippers too close, pause and ask yourself, will this cut highlight the best of me, or will it draw attention to areas I'd prefer to soften? With just a little more length and the right layers, you can keep all the low-maintenance freedom you want without sacrificing elegance, grace, or that youthful glow. Number 2. Long, heavy, one-length hair. Let's talk about another style that can quietly add years. Long hair that's heavy and cut all in one length. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with loving your length. Long hair can be feminine, elegant, and deeply personal. But when it hangs without shape or layers, it often works against you. Instead of lifting the face, it pulls everything downward, making features look more tired. And if your hair has thinned over the years, blunt ends can look stringy or lifeless rather than full and flowing. The good news is, you don't have to give up your length to look refreshed. The solution is movement. Add soft layers that frame the face, or feathered ends that create lift and lightness. Even a few subtle changes can completely transform how your hair falls. Pair that with gentle highlights or lowlights, and suddenly your hair looks fuller, dimensional, and alive again. Psychologically, this shift matters. Heavy, one-length hair often signals holding on, while layered, textured length communicates renewal and vitality. It shows that you're not stuck in the past, you're evolving gracefully, updating your look without letting go of what you love. If you've worn the same long style for decades, ask yourself, is it still serving me? Or is it time to add softness and energy back into my look? A few well-placed layers might be all it takes to feel 10 years lighter, inside and out. Number 3, the helmet bob. We've all seen it, and some of us may have even worn it. The helmet bob, perfectly rounded, stiff with spray, and frozen into place. Once considered the height of polish, today it reads as rigid, dated, and far older than we really feel inside. The issue isn't neatness, it's the lack of movement. Hair that doesn't move makes us seem closed off, unapproachable, and yes, older. By contrast, hair that sways, flows, and softens with our expressions communicates vitality, warmth, and openness. That's why the helmet bob can unintentionally age us, even if the cut is flawless. It emphasizes angular lines, creating a boxy silhouette that hardens the face instead of lifting it. But here's the empowering part. You don't need to abandon polish to look modern. The alternative is a layered bob with texture and softness around the face. Ask your stylist to add feathered edges and subtle movement so your hair doesn't sit like a solid shell. Even something as simple as a side part or tousled finish can breathe new life into your look. And if you color your hair, highlights or lowlights will break up the rigidity, creating depth and dimension. Remember, it's imperfection, not stiffness, that makes us appear vibrant and real. A haircut that moves when you move, that looks touchable and alive, is far more youthful than one that stays glued in place. Embrace softness, embrace movement, and you'll find your hair reflecting not just your style, but your energy and spirit too. Bonus tips for choosing the right haircut. Now that you know which cuts flatter and which to avoid, let's talk about how to choose the haircut that truly feels like you. Because the perfect style isn't just about trends, it's about harmony with your face, your hair, and your daily life. Start with face shape. A round face benefits from a little height at the crown to elongate the look. If your jawline is square, soft layers or side-swept bangs bring gentle balance. For longer faces, width at the sides creates harmony. Think of your haircut as the frame of a portrait. The right frame enhances the artwork. Next, embrace your natural texture. Fine hair comes alive with shorter, layered cuts that add volume. Thick hair looks its best when weight is removed strategically. And curly or wavy hair deserves layered shaping that enhances bounce rather than fighting it. Then consider lifestyle. If you enjoy styling and experimenting, a shag offers versatility you'll love. But if you prefer simplicity, a bob or pixie keeps you polished with minimal effort. And here's a powerful tip: bring pictures. Stylists understand visuals better than vague descriptions, so don't be shy about showing inspiration. Follow up with regular trims, because even the best cut loses shape over time. Finally, use color strategically. Subtle highlights add depth, lowlights reduce harshness, and natural silver can look stunning when paired with the right layers. Remember, your haircut isn't just a style. It's a statement of confidence and joy at this stage of life. The psychology of a youthful haircut. Let's go a little deeper. Choosing the right haircut is never just about the way it looks, it's about how it makes you feel. When you find a style that truly flatters you, something shifts inside. You walk a little taller, you smile without forcing it. You feel more open to conversation, more confident stepping into a room, more willing to say yes to new experiences. And here's the beauty. People notice. They don't just see the haircut, they feel your energy. Research shows that when we feel good about our appearance, we naturally become more social, adventurous, and positive. That's why a haircut isn't just cosmetic, it can actually spark joy and connection. And remember, a youthful haircut isn't about hiding your age, it's about honoring the woman you are today. It says, I'm still vibrant, still stylish, still me. That message radiates louder than any wrinkle or strand of silver. When your hair reflects confidence, the world sees not just your style, but your spirit. So there you have it, 3 haircuts that can instantly refresh your look with movement and vitality, and 3 that may be quietly adding years without you realizing it. But here's the truth. It's never really about chasing youth. It's about choosing a style that reflects who you are right now, wise, radiant, and still full of life. The right haircut isn't just about hair. It's about confidence. It's about walking into the world feeling aligned with your age, your spirit, and your story. Pick styles that frame your best features, that feel alive when you move, that whisper grace while still carrying a spark of boldness. Because aging doesn't mean fading away, it means evolving, beautifully and unapologetically. And sometimes, a simple haircut is the very spark that reminds you of the vibrant woman you've always been. If this video inspired you, please like, subscribe to Golden Grace for more timeless fashion and beauty wisdom, and share it with a friend who deserves a confidence boost. And tell me in the comments, which haircut do you feel ready to try next?